We are heading south to Rockport, Texas. Got the Texas boys with me. We're gonna fish with Captain Rick Hammond on Night Stalker Guide Service and do some flounder gigging. I've been flounder gigging in my entire life. I had an uncle and a grandpa who used to do it, but I haven't ever done it, so I'm really excited. This guy's one of the best in the business, so we got the boys loaded up. Like I said, we're gonna hit Rockport and get it done and get some flounder, Texas boy style.
Clayton.
Y'all gonna get them, boys?
Yes, sir.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Going over the bridge here. Out here with Captain Rick Hammond. We're going to be fishing. We're out here near Rockport, Texas. We got some youngsters with us. The wind's pumping. It wouldn't be a Texas boys trip if the wind wasn't blowing 25 miles an hour. So we're going to go at it anyway and get out here and try to find some flounder. Rick's been fishing the last couple of nights. It's been kind of hit or miss, so we'll see how it goes. What was the pattern the last couple of nights?
Last couple of nights, fish been sitting real shallow on sandbars. Tide is extremely low for this time of year. Yeah. We got our normal summertime low tides right now. High pressure sitting over us. That makes the flounder a little skittish to move up shallow. I've been finding them on sandbars and oyster shell lately, as shallow as I can get the boat. A lot of times we'll see a flounder 20, 30 feet out in front of the boat and we're already aground. Wow. And then I have to ram the boat up on the bank and then we'll reach out and stick them.
And you can actually, you can get close like that and it doesn't spook them.
The boat doesn't spook them at all.
Wow.
As long as you don't touch them, the flounder will sit there. You can hold that gig right over them, stick them, they'll just stay put. They are the dumbest fish out there when it comes to boat traffic.
That's crazy. Sean was telling me before that you flounder gig quite a bit back in the day, and he said you could actually get right next to him and measure them with the little thing sometimes. They go walking, and it wouldn't spook them. You're inches from them.
Yeah, they think they're so.
When I look at them, I can tell how big they are, though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think you've been doing it.
First rodeo. That was a long time ago.
All right, man. Let's get out there and hit it and try to get on some
good
fish.
Deal. Rockport out of Goose Island State Park, flounder gigging. We got real low tide tonight. South wind blowing about 20 miles an hour. It's going to make the water pretty muddy. I'm going to have to find some real protected areas along a high bank, trees, back creeks, bios, things like that. We're also probably going to go up in an area here in St. Charles Bay where there's a lot of alligators. Boys will get a kick out of that. We'll see a whole lot of wildlife, field mice, blue herons, all kinds of birds, turtles, alligators, maybe even a few alligator gar tonight. But the key is finding clear water when it gets windy, and then finding where the bait fish is. Usually back here in the bay where we're going, we don't get a lot of tide and current movement, which is what I focus on sometimes. But if we can find a bunch of little small finger mullet and shrimp, that's what the flounder are going to be, just like any other fish. Well, y'all ready to go? Go!
Yes, sir!
Let's get started.
Let's get started, guys! Woo!
Out there ready, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. Man, you can see.
We're at the nightclub.
Those look cool. Got the disco ball and how cool is this, guys? Look how awesome those lights are. You can see the fish in the water. Oh, that is pretty sweet, man.
Go for it.
All right, we're pulled up here on the bank. We're back here in St. Charles Bay. Got out of the wind. Got the boys up front. Got a bunch of bug spray on because the mosquitoes are sure ripping tonight. But whenever the bugs are out, that's usually a good sign the flounder are out too. We got fairly clear water here, which is a good thing. Got nice hard sand bottom with a little shell and clay. And I'm gonna show these boys how to do it, and we're gonna get going here.
Oh man, sounds good. Let's go.
There's so many minutes.
Go. All right, do y'all know what a flounder looks like?
Yes, sir. No. I do.
Okay, he kind of looks like a deflated football laying on the bottom. The number one thing about these flounders, they're dumb. They are the stupidest fish you know. They will literally sit in an inch or two of water here, up on the sand, and they'll let the boat drive right up to them, and we can gig them. And they won't even move.
Because they think they're so camouflaged.
Right, they think they're so camouflaged.
Good point.
They're up here in shallow water on this sand and shell. They're up here to feed because that's where all the little minnows like to live. Little minnows, crabs, shrimp, stuff like that. So they come up as shallow as they can to find clear water and to make it easier for them to eat their bait fish. Now, when you first see a flounder, what you want to do is figure out where his head and where his tail is. I'll usually tell you where his head is, but the reason we do that is you want to gig the fish cross body. What I mean by that is if the head's facing away from you, turn the gig this way. If the head's facing to the left or the right, turn the gig this way.
Okay.
So let me draw a flounder on the sand.
That's his tail.
I'm an artiste. Okay, see the head's facing away from us, right? See his tail?
See how it looks like a football, like you said?
Looks kind of like a football shape.
Except with the
All right, where you want to hit him is you're going to turn the gig crossbody and you want to hit him right about here. Towards the head. You just want to make sure all 3 prongs of your gig go in the fish. Okay? If you get 3 prongs of the gig in the fish, he's not going to come off the gig. If you only get 1 or 2, I'll stick my gig in him too because we don't want to kill the fish by having them come off the gig after we've hit them.
Yes, sir.
So, when you go to gig a fish, have y'all ever played pool before?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, are you any good at it?
Yes, I'm very good.
All right. Well, what is when you're playing pool? What it takes to be good is you got to be accurate on how you hit the ball, right? Yes, that's the same thing with flounder gigging. We're not doing this. We're not throwing the spear at them. We're not chunking the spear. The key is to be accurate. So if that was a flounder laying right there, I would start my gig about right here before I stuck him. He doesn't care that you're holding the gig right over him. So when you come up on a fish, you want to hold the gig 4 or 5 inches above him, hold it steady, and then when I say go, hit him hard. The closer you get to the fish, the easier it makes it to hit him in the right spot.
You're going to be more accurate.
But when we're gigging here, I don't want y'all gigging way out there because that's hard to do. I'm going to try and put every fish right here for you, straight down. You always want to gig with the pole straight up and down. Makes it a lot easier. So, we'll come up on a fish. We'll figure out which end his head and his tail is on. I'll have you hold the gig right over him, turn it cross-body, get about 4 or 5 inches above him, and when I say go, hit him hard, and then grab this pole tight and push as hard as you can down. Make
Yeah, he's a little one.
Oh, he's a little one. Aww. That's pretty cool. Buddy.
Isn't that cool?
Look how cool he is. You gonna follow him or something? Yeah. You gotta spear him. Don't you dare spear him.
No, you're not spearing him.
Mama will get mad. I want to see him eat something. Oh, he ate it. Ate what? He ate a fish. Hello there, buddy.
Here's a close shot.
Look at that eye. Wait, I'm gonna take a picture. Oh, ate it good.
That's cool, man.
I got some good stuff. Dad, I wish.
It's about a 4-footer.
Yeah.
I wish I had my tablet.
What kind is that?
Just a American alligator.
Cool.
In salt water. You see the flounder?
Right there. Oh my God.
Get down close. Get down close. Closer. 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 Hit him real hard. Go. Push through. Push. Push. Push.
Strong.
All right, we got it.
Nice job, Aiden.
Good job, Aiden.
Oh, sorry, you okay? Did it good?
Nice job, Aiden. Good job, buddy.
No, there was another one. There's 2.
Okay, watch out.
Get your gig down close.
Oh, that's a good one,
Turn
too.
crossbody. Crossbody.
Crossbody.
Crossbody.
Yeah, there.
Oh, he missed.
Got him.
Good Good job,
A
Clayton.
little too shallow here for that.
Okay, bring him around, Clayton.
Oh, watch your thing. Watch
the pole.
Play down.
There you go. You got it. You got it.
Good job, Clayton. Nice, man.
That's
Now rip it out.
Ready?
What do you tell?
That was the same fish, so we got the.
That is cool.
Same one you missed. See? Was
Good
it
job,
fine?
Clayton. Get him, Roy.
Got him.
Nice, Roy.
Another one right here too.
John, go get one. I'll video. Bring him around, Roy.
What about?
Watch the ball, watch the ball. Nice one, Roy. Boom.
Reach out. Get down close.
Go.
Go.
Got him.
All right.
Bring him
On
around.
the side. Bring him on the side.
Yep.
Yeah. See how shallow they are.
Yes. Maybe since that tide moved a little bit, can't start coming in and going up, huh?
We are back at the docks. Had an awesome time with Captain Rick Hammond at Night Stalker Guide Service. Anybody wants to go out, get out with him, catch some flounder, you can check it out. It's www.nightstalkerguideservice.com. Had an awesome time. Like I said, all the boys caught flounder. Just a great experience. You learned quite a bit. Just it was an overall great time for Texas Boys Outdoors. We appreciate it, Captain Rick.
Thanks again.
Appreciate it, boys. You guys have fun.
Yes, sir.
I'm Roy Crush with Texas Boys Outdoors. We'll see you next week.
Out here in the piney woods, getting ready for deer season, checking on some cameras and feeders and doing some scouting, and ran across a pretty cool little school of butterflies. A bunch of them, a few different kinds too. It's pretty cool.
All right, we hadn't been in the blind but maybe 5 minutes, and a big old group of hogs came in. No real big ones with them, but a couple good sized eating size ones, so I think I stuck one pretty good. Let's go check it out and see if we can find him.
Here we go. The feeder hadn't even gone off yet. It actually just went off after I shot him. I guess they came a little early, and that turned out not to be a good move. Look at the blood. That broadhead just lit him up pretty good. This ain't gonna be too hard to find, this one, I don't think. All right, we found the arrow, and I knew I had a good hit on it, but yeah, you can see there's blood all over this thing. Sweet. Oh, chipped off one of them blades. All right, let's go do the tracking. I don't think she went far. I felt like it was a good shot. We got blood everywhere. There's blood. There's blood on the side of a tree. Looks like he went straight up here. More blood on those trees. We got more blood up here. Look at that. Yeah, he's bleeding good. Good shot. I think I hit him right behind that shoulder, a little bit back too, so it might have went right through his heart. More blood, more blood, more blood. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mr. Porky down. I'll tell you what, the Fredbear Carnage did the trick. They were in about 35 yards. Tried to pick, there was 2 good sized ones, the rest were a bunch of small ones. Make sure he's down. Yep, he's dead. Oh yeah, good shot. He is down for the count. Good eating size, looks like a sow. Hey! We got hogs coming right here beside us. Uh-oh. I gotta be ready. Alright, gotta make sure I'm ready because we got a group of hogs walking right up on us.
Season just got started. Day 1, bow hunt season 2014. Porky down. Porky down. Well, last night I think I smoked that joker at about 40 yards. This morning, at a different spot, had a group of hogs come in about 45 yards this time, and I think he smoked me this morning. I think I shot right underneath him. Let's go check it out.
Well, you can see signs of hogs all over the place over here. It's a good hog area. We got a creek probably about 250 yards behind us. Actually, here it's in front of us. There's our camera. And a little mud pit. The hogs like it. See if we can find our arrow. And there it is. And I do not see any blood. I just missed him. At least I got my arrow back. Oh. Let's see. Yep. I guess he smoked me this time. The good news is, I'll be back.
Well, the first hunt of 2014 is in the books. Was a big success. Saw plenty of deer, not quite the big buck we were after, but saw some really good up-and-comers, which is always exciting. And then we saw some hogs. Had a good evening hunt yesterday evening. Had a group of hogs come out right after we just sat in the stand. Had about 110, 120 pound sow get broadside on me, and let the Fred Bear do the rest, and smoked her right through the heart. Ran about 15 yards, and tracking job was a piece of cake. So that's what you want, you know, good clean shot. This morning, it was the other way around. The hogs smoked me. Had another group come out about 40, 45 yards this time, and I just shot right underneath her. So sometimes that's how it goes. We'll get them next time.